So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of the day it is for you. For me, it's about 12:30, and it's the 14th, and I've just off to Sutton's to go and pick a can of chain lube up and possibly see if I can move, because I am booked in for a demo on a bike. I'm supposed to be booked in for tomorrow, but we've got good weather at the minute. As you couldn't tell, or if you're not from the UK, we've had about a week's worth of rain. And it has been horrendous. So it's supposed to be raining today and all day tomorrow. Well, all day today, all day tomorrow. But I can see the grey, but I don't see any rain. I just touch wood, but I've got my helmet on. Heron. You might not have seen him. So I thought, whilst I'm on my way, I will get a video, a vlogging, possibly get 2 videos made in one day. Well, recorded. That'd be a bonus. So you saw the CBR video that was uploaded before I went away. Yeah, so you saw that video before I went away. I said there would be some Isle of Man videos. Yeah, there's not going to be. I didn't really film too much when we were out there because we had terrible weather. And what I did film, there wasn't much to make a video on, so I just formatted the cards. Yeah, I mean, that was a good trip. I saw 2 practices and some racing at Castletown. And yeah, from what I saw, I was definitely happy with what I saw. Would have liked to see more, but can't have everything. Even my £10 cheap tent survived. There's a lot of wind, a lot of rain. If you follow the TT, you'll see that there was a load of cancelled practice, and I know for race week they moved a load round, so it's certainly been not the best TT, but it's not put me off. I shall hopefully be going again next year, and hopefully I'm going to try and get both weeks in, or half and half. So we'll see nearer the time. Once Steam Packet release the prices, because a load of ferries have been booked up. It's just like a £60 deposit, so we've got to wait for Steam Packet to put the rest of the prices on, and then we'll see who cancels and who tries to flog spaces. And you can see quite a bit of rain. Let's go this way for a check. So yeah, Isle of Man, great trip. It was spoiled a little bit by a few locals, but this is literally, when I say a few, I'm talking a handful at best, and this has not ruined the island for me at all. It's just one of those things. So I did have there's 3 things that sort of annoyed me really. One is we had quite often, I know this happened to not only me but quite a few people, so we'll make it out as we will. And that's that we had a lot of people doing, well, quite a few locals doing 10 mile an hour under the speed limit. Because of the TT, they lowered the speed limit to about 50-60 mile an hour around the vast majority of the track. And of course that was a bit annoying, because a couple of places we wanted to be a bit, everyone wanted to be a bit quicker, but it was what it was. Oh, but yes, there was a lot of people doing 10 mile an hour under the speed limit on us, locals, which was annoying, because nobody wanted to break the speed limit, because they come down hard at the Isle of Man. And then the other thing was, as we got there, we hadn't been on the island 15-20 minutes. We pulled up, had a coffee. Well, they did. I had finished my bottle of Lucozade. And we were coming up the coast road from Douglas. Pulled off the coast road onto, can't remember the road. And there was this fellow in a white van. When we were coming through the 30s and the 40s, I was at the back. It was Julia in the car, then Jeanette, then me. He would get right up behind me, and as soon as we entered the 50, and he occasionally, there's one or two 60s over there, as soon as we hit them, he'd back off again, which was irritating, but I just slowed down at times. I just slowed down. It didn't work in his favour, he didn't get anywhere any quicker. I wasn't setting the speed. So, this is right. Now I know where I am. And then I had one incident whilst I was out. Where a guy in a blue Sprinter came right up my rear end and then proceeded to overtake me. Fine, fair enough. Squeezed into the gap between me and Jeanette. Yeah, you'll see where this is going. And then instead of increasing his distance between him and Jeanette, decided to basically tailgate Jeanette with Julia on the back riding too. So it's pretty clear that they weren't going any speed and the road was busy. So I dealt with him. Because Jeanette was following H, she she'd left quite a gap, so I was able to get in front of Jeanette, and then I just waved Jeanette. I waved Jeanette up my inside, and I sat behind. This got really irate actually. This is kind of the funny one. It was the Peel to Kurt Michael Road, and he, as we pulled up, he to the junction. He kept he was signalling for me to pull over. But no, I'm not that stupid. the only thing was, as we did come up to the campsite, it was still behind me. So I didn't want to take trouble onto the campsite, so I was prepared just to not turn off and do another lap of the course. But it didn't need to be done. But yeah, that was it really. It was a really, really enjoyable holiday. I know I've ballsed this up. Yep. So I was pretty chuffed. Couple of situations, but nah, don't let that put you off the island. I also kind of want to get across outside of TT week. Good idea. Just where the place a lot quieter. I think I might do classic next year, so I don't know what's going to happen. But we shall see what becomes. I'm sort of on the right track to Sutton's. I'm sure I could have cut through that way instead of cutting down here. But yeah, so that was where I've been. But yeah, there's a few tales I could tell, but I'm not going to. Although I will say, if you're in Douglas and you're after an Italian, I do recommend the Italian job. And I personally recommend the Spag Bowl. Bloody hell, I got diddled on fuel the other day. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm nearly at Sutton's, so I'll go and pick my chain lube up and see if we can swap this demo ride over to today instead of tomorrow. But you won't know that until the video comes out. So in the meantime, all I shall say is take care and ride safe.